All right, so once I have my line looking the way I want it to, I'm going to do Command C, and then I'm still holding down on Command. I'm going to press V twice. V, V. So I paste it. I copy it one time and paste it twice. Now my cursor's humongous, so this is just not as easy for me. But then you're going to get the little navigation and hover it over one of the lines and move it down. Sometimes too, what I do so that way my lines are all in alignment is I click and drag it directly on top of one of the lines, and then I just use my down arrow key. Oh, look, I did that perfect. And move it here. Okay. So now it's kind of sectioned off our Word document there a little bit. And now we're going to add a page border. So we're going to go here to Design. Oh, make sure your shape isn't selected. Go to Design and go over here to Page Borders. And under Art, we're going to choose that very first one. Those are apples and they come in really big. So we're going to make the width a lot smaller. I'm going to go like, try 16. There, better. Now what we're going to do is find all the different word forms of the word apple and replace it with a formatted word apple. You can use this to find and replace. So if you spelled something wrong, like if you spelled George wrong, you could find all the like G-O-R-G-E spellings and replace it with G-E-O-R-G-E. Or if we were going to make peach sauce, we could find all the apples and do peach. This looks a lot different on the PC, but hopefully we can work through this. So you're going to do Command F, and that will pop up this thing up here. Over on your PC, it's going to pop up here. And I think over on your PC, it's like 3 dots, and you're going to choose Replace. Here we go here and choose Replace. Okay. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go to Advanced Find and Replace. Okay. This looks a little bit more similar, but it's like Find is up here and Replace is down here. So under Find, you're going to say Apple, and it doesn't ask you about the highlighting in the PC. And we're going to say all word forms. That way it selects, you know, all of the capital A apples, apples, apple, any of them. Okay, and then we're going to go to Replace. So make sure your cursor here is in Replace. We're going to go to Apple, find all word forms, and here under Replace, not under Find, we're going to go to Font. And we're going to change our font color to red and italics. So where it says font style, just choose italic. Okay, and then click OK. See it. Uh-oh. Okay, this is what it should not look like because here I'm gonna hit cancel here. Did you see that it was in Find, and I don't have any red Find apples. So go to Advanced, Find and Replace. My cursor under Find, I'm going to say Find All Word Forms. I'm going to go to Replace. And then I'm going to make sure that my cursor goes down here to Replace. I'm going to replace it with what? Apple. And then I'm going to make sure it's Find All Word Forms. And I'm going to go to Format, Font, font color, red, font style, italic. Click OK. So it's going to say it doesn't recommend we replace all. And to be quite honest with you, like you guys can. Okay, and up here under Find, I'm going to make sure it's not search down. I want to Make sure it's all in the whole document. There we go. And then under replace, okay. There we go. And I'm just going to hit replace all. It always says it's not recommended, but that's okay. We've made so many replacements. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to X out of this here. So now every instance of apple there is red and italicized. The last thing that we're going to do is cite our source in the footer. So we're going to go to Insert, Footer, and choose blank. I'm going to type recipe modified from Now when I press space, it's going to link it and it's going to change it to yellow. I don't want it to be a hyperlink. I don't want the font color to be yellow. So I'm going to use my mouse and select that and then right click on it. Oh, darn it. Guys, I do not like MacBooks. Okay. I'm going to select it. Two finger. Can't click on it. What is it? Two finger click. There we go. Two finger tap. Under hyperlink, I'm going to say remove hyperlink. There. And then close my header and footer and save it. And you're done.